Hey, Tim Horton here. Welcome to today's episode of THO365. I get a lot of questions. When do you fish a fluorocarbon versus a braided line? The big thing to me, you're looking at a 50-pound test here and a 25-pound test here. Most people are going to say, hey, this is a smaller diameter. Why would you not fish that at all times as opposed to a fluorocarbon? The answer is water clarity. And how hidden can you make that line? If I'm fishing around grass, whether it's hydrilla, milfoil, matted hyacinths, whatever it may be, especially down in Florida, the tidal river systems, out in California, on the California Delta, those type places is where I'm going to use this braided line. If you can, what I call camouflage that line. In other words, if I'm flipping matted grass on Sam Rayburn, Lake Gunnersville, it's late summer, I can get away with this 50-pound test. I can fish a frog over it. I can flip a 1-ounce weight and punch through that heavy cover. That's when I'm going to want to use this line. Now let's take a situation where you're flipping boat docks. Again, a real close, tight situation, say Lake of the Ozarks, Table Rock Lake. I'm not going to be as effective with this. These fish can see that line. Think about the times when we were fishing as a kid in a farm pond or whatever it may be, where you could see those bass out there that you're fishing for in a real controlled environment, and you make a cast, and what do those bass do? They run up and they look at that fishing line right where it comes down into the water. Those bass can see it. They can tell if it's not transparent or if something's there that's not real. Fluorocarbon is transparent. So even though I've got a bigger diameter here and a smaller strength tensile, I can get away with catching more fish with a fluorocarbon line. If it's matted up grass where I can camouflage my line as it's falling through matted vegetation, I'm going to fish the braided line. It's going to work a lot better. So that's really my take on it. I fish this when I can. I love braided line, but I go to fluorocarbon for most every application I do, with the exception of topwater where I'll use monofilament. Guys, we'll see you again right here tomorrow on THO365.